Hey, what's up? What's up, everyone? Greetings, greetings. Hopefully, everyone is doing well and taking care of themselves also. So, if you guys could hear me, if you guys could see me too, feel free to let me know if my voice is okay, if my quality of video is okay, if I'm skipping frame by frame, all that shit too. So, thank you guys for being here, especially during this busy day. Also, whether it's in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, also as well. So, if you guys are enjoying the live stream, especially when it comes to everything that's connected with it too, just feel free to
Smash.
the like button. So just really making sure to do that. That really helps support the channel too. So when it comes to that, like in the live streams, the content, and everything else too. And yeah, it's good to see you guys again too. And hopefully you guys are doing well also. And it's been a really interesting day so far. Just like for me, in my personal life, but it's just like another day, another like opportunity for us to just really take care of ourselves too. And again, I welcome you guys to another Wellness Wednesday Solutions live stream too. So if you guys love to talk about wellness for the body, for the heart, for the mind, and in our relationships, relationships with life, with ourselves and other people. It could be our friends, it could be family, it could be lovers, it could be with our pets, or just our environment also too, from the trees to the sun to the moon, all that beautiful stuff too. So yes, thank you guys for being here too, and much love to you guys also. And I want to share some stuff with you guys too. And if you guys ever want like a personal reading from me too, just feel free to post your question at any time also, because I always have stuff to share with you too when it comes to the topics at hand I want to share with you guys. But hey, since you guys voted for what you guys want to see in this live stream, if you guys ever want like a personal reading or just like for yourself also, just feel free to post your question. And if you just want like a message for today too. So yeah, it's been an interesting day so far. Just living life and just really meditating too. And it's just like when it comes to like with meditation, you probably talked about this too on Monday. It was just really beautiful, and it's really powerful how we can really just sit with ourselves and just really wherever that comes up with our mind and our heart, to just really experience that, just experiencing that fully, when we're just being present. And it's just like when it comes to that also, it's just really beautiful how we can really just do that in so many ways. And it's just like with meditation, especially when it comes to just like how we can do that also, just sitting there with ourselves and just really being present in the moment, connecting with our breath. Even if we are practicing breath work too, that's totally beautiful. And you just like when it comes to being present in that moment also, and it's just really with meditation, it can really just be powerful. It can be boring for some people too, because sometimes we want to just go. You want to just take care of stuff. You want to just move around, move our bodies, and I totally get that. That's sometimes I feel that way too. If I want to just get out of the chair, if I'm just on a computer so much, or just like if I'm needed to get out of the house just to clear my mind, see some people, socialize, all that stuff too. But there's a time where we want to just like, oh, I just want to just meditate. I want to sit with myself and just find my quiet space, or even just read a book, or just stretch my legs and lay on my bed or water bed or couch or whatever that floats our boat when it comes to with our own self-care routine too. And it's just really beautiful how we can really just do that in very powerful ways too. And I know it probably sounds cliche, for anyone who was listening and probably heard this before so many times from different people on different platforms. But hey, coming from me too, I want to give you guys, keep it real and keep it honest and sincere. And it's really demystifying. I say demystifying, but what's the word for it? Just really yeah, I think it's say demystifying. It's not a word too. So when it comes to the spiritual modalities too, like oracle cards and tarot cards or yoga, martial arts, all that beautiful stuff too. And especially with anything that can really help us to enrich our own self-care practice too. So when it comes to that, even just like when it comes to just how we can really just really practice that, practicing wellness for ourselves, with the body, with the heart, and our mind can be totally beautiful also. And especially with our own meditation practice too, just really being present in the moment right now too. And that alone, just really being present in the moment can really just really not only to just really help you to just really to just listen with yourself, but also, listening to others where you're just like, having an open heart and an open ear and an open mind to just really listen, just really being present with that without having to just really block them out or block yourself out, wherever that may be too. Or just like with anything also. Um, when it comes to meditation, and I talk about this every single day. I know it's probably, for anyone who's new to my channel, for those who are wondering what the hell I'm talking about, it's just like, hey, sometimes, when we're just like, we need to just really, make each day count and just really making our day better when it comes to just, practicing self care, making ourselves better too. It's just like, how can we practice that? How can we, just really, making each day count, making our day better too. How can I be the best version of myself too? I mean, hey, just like when it comes to meditation, you never know what comes up. Excuse me. And there you go. I just burped, since it's interesting, let's see who else is. Hey, Gigi, good to see you. What's up? What's up? What's up? And good to see you, my friend. And shout out to the people who are in the chat right now. For those who are listening in the background, like kind of like like ninjas, in the Batman scene too. So much love to all you guys who are listening. For those who are in the chat, for those who are watching a replay, and it's good to see you guys too. So thank you guys for being here, being who you are. And you know what? I just want to give you guys a shout out too to the audience out there. Because you never know when it comes to my live streams. I'm just saying this too. I never know who's coming in, but that's the thrill of it too. It's just really fucking awesome. So yes, I cuss. I know sometimes you gotta get that shit out there. But
Language.
oh, I know. God damn it. So you got to tell me twice, Captain America. Oh my gosh. So when it comes to that, it's just really cool, just really seeing familiar faces, new faces. It's just like when it comes to doing these kind of things too, when it comes to just being online, putting yourself out there, for the whole world to see, whether it's just like they like you, if they don't like you. Hey, I mean, so read it. I mean, I've been doing this since 2018, since my mom was here too, God bless her soul. And it's just like, my first video ever was just, the tribute to Stan Lee during the time. That was like a big one too, because, Stan Lee, one of the, co-leading co-founder, and really just like when it comes to with Marvel Comics with, Jack Kirby and everyone else too. Hopefully I'm correct about that too, just really being a, known publisher and, you know, and just really co-founder with Marvel Comics is just beautiful. It's powerful, and it's just like I didn't have the best equipment. I barely had like a tripod for my phone. I was just really recording from my phone. But now, as I'm learning the ropes, especially from other people too, who are just showing me the ropes how to do if it live streams. Getting a better camera, microphone, laptop. And I really do appreciate the people who just helped me along the way too. Now I'm like 554 subscribers, and that's cool. I'm totally grateful for that, and just really being present with that too, and just really practicing gratitude. And just like when it comes to what you've been through, what you have in your life right now too. So, when it comes to the people who have passed, like with me and my mom, for example. I mean, I miss her, but hey, she's still with me too. Like sometimes you have your moments where you just really miss it, like miss her, or it's like you miss someone. Also, I totally get that. Because today with me too, I'm just gonna really keep it honest with you. It's just like I was with my dad too, and it's just like he was going out of town, and I was like, oh, these feelings come up too when it comes to now you miss him. So it's like, oh my gosh, I'm tearing up, and it's hopefully he had a safe travel, and he did too. So when it comes to that, it's kind of like those parts of yourself you really just really reconnect. It's kind of like you see your loved one travel, if it's like with your dad or your sister or your niece or your daughter, your son or your mom too. It's just like, you just like you worry about them as a human level because he's like, hey, they're going to another state and they're traveling by themselves. It's like, oh shit, like you just like have a safe travel. But if you get a call from them too, and just really let that kind of like anxiousness go and just really believe in God that they'll have a safe trip. It's just really beautiful too. And Gigi says meditation is one. Yeah, it's definitely one of the best remedies too, Gigi. And it's just like when it comes to with meditation, any form of meditation too, and how we can really just practice that is so beautiful. Even if you just need to just walk it out, if you need to stretch it out, if you need to just dance it out, if you need to just, wherever that may be too, in our own self-care routine. You don't have to just sit, cross-legged, have your eyes closed and just sit there for like, 10 minutes or an hour. Because that can really put, strain in your body. I mean, I understand that too. People could practice doing that, which is totally cool. I know like monks do that too in their temples when they're just connecting with Buddha and in their own, Buddhist, religion too, which is totally beautiful also. And it's just like, for the average everyday kind of person, whether they're like they're just working at a 9 to 5, or they're a content creator, if they're an actor or a sex worker, whatever that may be too. It's just like, how we can really just practice meditation in our own way too. And just really, do things that just really feel right to us with our own body, with our own heart, with our own mind, and especially in our own relationships too. So yes, what's up, Ron? Ron, what's good? What's good? What's good, bro? Good to see you. Hopefully, you are enjoying your day. Hopefully, you are safe out there too, especially to all my peeps in Canada. Also, my heart goes out to you, especially to the fires that you guys are going through. Also, so hopefully, you and and Kelly and I know my friends too that are out there too, like Carrie and Arlene too. Hopefully, you guys are safe out there too. So I've been praying for you guys when it comes to the people in Canada, especially the ones I know too personally. Because I know a few people who are in Canada, and especially to a lot of people I watch on YouTube. It's just hopefully you guys are just staying safe and healthy out there too, especially when it comes to you know what you guys do on a regular basis. But it's always good to see you, bro. So yes, I mean, yeah, just like you said, Gigi, meditation is the best remedy. And speaking of meditation, my voice is always cracking when I'm talking. I'm trying to, talk at a smooth pace, but sometimes when I'm, going with my own flow, sometimes it just really goes away and it comes back. But now it's okay. But anyways, yeah, and it's just like cool, like you mentioned, Gigi, when it comes to, your meditation practice too. So like how you can really practice that also is totally up to you, and that's beautiful alone. I mean, it's just like when it comes to like people who are just really practitioners when it comes to meditation, like yoga teachers, for example. They're really awesome people that can really show you the way how you can really just like to meditate, and just like when it comes to with breath work, just like connecting with yourself, with your body, with your heart, with your mind. It's just like, how you guys want to just do that is totally up to you too. Because, I can't tell you what to do when it comes to how you should practice, with, meditation and breathwork. I just show you the way. And it's just like, it's totally up to you too. So it's just beautiful how, I mean, whoever is just really doing that from a healthy space where you just allow people to just be who they are and just really, if you want to just be like an awesome guide to just really show them the way and just really, inspire them to be their own kind of healers too. Oh, acting like I'm, anyways, inspire them to be their own kind of healers too, and their own kind of people too, and it's just really beautiful itself. So definitely. Ron says more bad air tomorrow. Oh man, I'm sorry about that. Oh shoot. They tell us to keep the windows closed. Oh man, I'm sorry about that. So hopefully, you stay safe out there too. So you, Kelly, and a few other people I know too, Arlene especially. If you guys, my heart goes out to you guys too, to the people in Canada, especially for anyone who's watching this live and watched the replay too. So yeah, and especially the people I know in the East Coast also. And I think I think my dad's probably aware of this too. But it's just like the people in New York also, and stay safe out there. I know it's pretty crazy out there right now too. Hey, Miss Candy, what's good? What's good? Good to see you. Hopefully you are doing well. So good to see you, Miss Candy. Hopefully you are enjoying your day, staying healthy, everything else too. So thank you for being here, my friend, especially for anyone who is watching this live and watched the replay too. So it's getting back to what I was talking about when it comes to um, with your own meditation practice too. And it's just like especially if you want to just how you can really just practice that in your own way too. It's really beautiful, especially if you're just going through stuff also when it comes to on an everyday day-to-day basis. It's kind of like if you're dealing with crazy circumstances, people, everything that's or all the above. I mean, I totally get it. Sometimes when you're just out and about doing your own thing, it's just like if you're at the grocery store, you see like a whole bunch of crowds, or if you hear like screaming people or people trying to do some other crazy shit or anything like that, or just like if you're at the gym, if you're just seeing like people just working out, clanking, banging, kind of like that too. It's just like kind of like the Rock says too. It's just like it's just really good to just really just practicing that also when it comes to being present with yourself. It's just like, oh, this is happening, and it's just like sometimes you probably just need to just
minute. It'll sink in.
yeah, it's sinking in, so it's kind of like sinking in when it comes to with your own meditation practice, how you can really just practice that too. It's just like, huh, like that's happening right now too. It's like, oh my shit, this it's crowded, or if it's just like, oh, it's so kind of blank, or wherever that may be that you're experiencing too. So when it comes to you know um just with anything, even if it's just like the crazy stuff, also if there's just like some crazy stuff like fires happening in your area too, that's can really just be hard to deal with, but also it's just really good to be aware of that also. So it's kind of like like with meditation, it can also be very good, but also it can be very overwhelming when it comes to just whatever yet you're going through also, because never know what's going to pop up too when it comes to just just being present with ourselves. It can be like with fear, anxiety, whatever that may be too. Just like when it comes to you know with meditation, but how we can really just bring clarity towards ourselves too in so many powerful ways. Can really just really can really just take us far, especially when it comes to finding that inner peace within ourselves, especially to anything that you're dealing with and that's around us too. So when it comes to that, I want to share something with you guys too. And this is by, when it comes to this PDF from Tara Brach. And so if you guys, probably know who Tara Brach is, she's really a well-known person, as a speaker in the spiritual and kind of communities also. And she really talks about when it comes to with mindfulness meditation, how we can really just really be present with ourselves and just really bring that compassion towards ourselves too in very powerful ways as well. So when it comes to the rain meditation, also it's a really good kind of like meditation practice to really just bring that compassion towards ourselves too in very powerful ways as well. And just like when it comes to, if you guys can see this too on the screen, when it comes to the brain meditation, practice of radical compassion is just really beautiful. And just like how we can really just, bring that compassion towards ourselves too. I don't know if you guys could see that too, so I'm not sure. I don't know how you could zoom in, so let's see. Anyway, oh shoot. But anyways, I'm just gonna show this real quick too. So when it comes to, the practice of radical compassion, it's just really beautiful how we can really just practice that with ourselves too, and especially when it comes to with the practice of rain, like the letter R, it's kind of like like rain also. It's kind of like like rain just washes like everything away to make room for the new. But when it comes to with this meditation practice also, it can really help you to just really do that from within. So it's kind of like what the letter R stands for, recognizing, just really excuse me, recognizing what's going on within ourselves, especially during our day and everything else that's within us too. And just like wherever that you're feeling, the letter A stands for allowing. So it's kind of like allowing to feel what you're feeling at the moment too. And it's just like, when it comes to that, that can be really just powerful itself. Whether it's just what we're going through, what we're dealing with is, you know, oh, excuse me, can be really pretty powerful. Oh, excuse me for a second. So when it comes to that, just really allowing to feel what we're feeling is just really can be really very powerful. Wherever that may be, it can be pretty scary, it can be pretty uplifting, wherever that may be too. And it's just like having the courage to just allow them to feel what you're feeling, just being present with that can really just be the most powerful experience ever too, and say the least. And just like the letter I stands for investigate. And just like when it comes to the word investigate with the letter I, it's kind of like, not in a way like you're Sherlock Holmes or if you're Bruce Wayne, aka the Batman. So it's kind of like, just really recognizing what's going on. So if you notice any kind of like anger, and if you anxiety or happiness or lust or whatever that may be too, you can really just, practice that within ourselves also, just really taking note of that too from a very healthy and curious space. And it's just like how we can really just, investigate that with it also, especially when it comes to just really practicing that in our own meditation and self-care practice. It's just like, oh, I notice there's some, anger with me, or just like lust, in certain areas of my body. It could be with the heart, it could be with our legs, it could be, anywhere too. And just like with the letter N, and that's like the most beautiful part also, that really stands for nurture. So when it comes to nurturing, is a really powerful way for us to just really bring in that kind of compassion towards ourselves, to bringing it towards our heart, bringing it towards our mind, our third eye, bring it towards our any parts of ourselves that just really need that kind of nurturing, even if it's just like whatever that you're going through also. And just like when it comes to bringing that nurturing kind of energy and clarity towards ourselves too, is a beautiful way for all of us to really just finding that clarity and peace of mind also when it comes to whatever that we're going through with ourselves, with other people, in our environment, just to really bring in that nurturing energy to just really just bring that kind of peaceful and clarity energy too, to say the least. So if you guys ever want to just download this, PDF file for yourself for free too, and this is by Tara Bob also, so all credit goes to her. I'll post a link too with her resources links. So if you guys want to check it out for yourself, here is the link, and I will just post it in the chat too. So, especially when it comes to if you guys ever want to just create that kind of space to just really do that, it's just like, when it comes to essential oils, that can really help you to just really, bring that kind of energy along the way too. So, when it comes to, creating a perfect space for you to just really, practice, bring that compassion towards yourself too, that can really just be pretty cool if you're open to that. Sometimes, plants have a way of just really bringing that kind of energy in our space, whether it's in our home, in our different kind of it could be in our office, it could be in our man cave, woman cave, fortress of solitude, bat cave, lookout, wherever that may be too, especially for any kind of anime fans or aliens who are listening to this too. It's just like when it comes to know find that perfect space and creating that for ourselves when it comes to using plants. It can really just be, that can really just bring so many wonderful energy into our space, and especially within us too. So whether you just want to do that, with any kind of sense, you could be from peaceful, press pause. It could be with altitude, whatever that may be. Even just want to make some custom blends for yourself also. Like uplifting aromas to just special occasions, even if it's just like during the holidays too, even just like when it comes to that. And whether you just want to bring some fireworks, if you want to just have a good time with a special someone. I mean, hey, you never know. Sometimes you just like you recognize like, oh my gosh, I have this kind of like energy I want to express with your special someone too. And it's just like sometimes you want
Smash.
smash them. You know, saying that respectfully too. You know, don't beat me up, guys. For especially for anyone who's just listening to this live and watch the replay. Yeah, okay, but anyways, it's just like, you know, when it comes to creating that kind of atmosphere to just really, you know, bring that kind of energy your way too, and especially when it comes to how you want to just practice, you know, wellness for yourself, also for your heart, for your body, for your mind, and in your relationships. The sky's the limit. There's so many options that you can do that also, and especially it doesn't have to be how people perceive it to be too. So whether it's just like you, I'm gonna go to extreme here too. You want to be in your birthday suit and you want to celebrate that with your special someone, especially if you're dating someone, if you're in your 20s or your 30s, or if you're 40s, and you just want to do that for yourself, and you want to just create that kind of atmosphere when it comes to just bringing that kind of fireworks, or you know, or special occasion kind of sense too with the plants. Go for it. Or just like if you need to just really, you know, relax, if you need to take a bath, if you need to just, you know, unwind from a busy day too, that totally works also. Or if you just need to just, you know, get your ass, you know, get yourself motivated. I say ass. God damn it, I said ass.
Language.
Damn it. Or get yourself motivated. It's just like, you know, yeah, whatever that may be too. And just like Gigi said, also different types of meditation, guiding, breath, breathing, subliminal, all beneficials, best stress reliever. Yeah, definitely, Gigi. Facts right there. That's some facts. And sometimes people are probably listening to this now, probably wonder like this.
Now you tell me.
Now you tell me. But it's like, oh, I get it, you know. So it's kind of like, hey, you know, you can always learn something new when it comes to just like with, you know, with wellness, with meditation, and just like how you can really just practice that in our own ways too. Especially when it comes to how in our own self care routine. It's totally up to you, and that's beautiful alone. So, yes, thank you for sharing that, Gigi. And especially if you guys ever want like a say, let me put this out real quick, like a message for today. If you guys want a card for today too, just feel free to, you know, post your questions if you want a personal reading. And you know, I'm definitely here for you guys too, and hanging out with you guys also. And also, if you guys, you know, want to watch this little quick video too, especially when it comes to from Tara Rock, I'll make sure to post it in the chat. You know, especially for anyone who is watching the replay too, I'll make sure to post it in the replay as well. So we're gonna play this a little bit, but if you guys still want a personal reading, if you guys ever want like a card for today too, feel free to post it at any time. Even if you guys don't want to, that's totally fine also. I'll just pull some cards for the collective, and you know, hey, let's, you know, make the best of our day too. So anyways, but if you guys are liking this live stream, just feel free to, you know, give it a like. And if you guys are new to my channel, if you guys got unsubscribed for some reason, just feel free to hit the subscribe button, hit notification bell on top, so that way you'll get notified for all the things that I'm doing on this channel. And here we go. All credit goes to Tara Rock, especially when it comes to with this video too, talking about, you know, the opening the door to peace. So without further ado, here we go. And this falls under fair use. So anyways, let's go.
We talk often about this training as a kind of liberating, a spiritual liberation that frees us, but it really frees others as well. Because the very same process that we go through inwardly to let go of armor is the same process we need to go through as societies, as groups of people. We need to be able to touch into the vulnerability and be in contact with each other so that we can really move towards peace. I want to share a story that touched me, that really was a expression of this, where we start to learn how to see what Longfellow calls the secret suffering of our enemies, and in that way start to come together. It's the only hope for peace on earth, is that those that are at war come into enough dialogue so they can see how their legs are in a trap, how each is suffering. Bassam Araman, Palestinian. He, in 2005, co-founded the Combatants for Peace, which is an organization of former Israeli and Palestinian combatants in non-violent struggle against occupancy. He says, as a child, I fought the occupation by raising the Palestinian flag in our playground. We never felt safe. We were always running from jeeps to avoid the soldiers beating us. Our homes were invaded and children were killed. At the age of 12, I joined a demonstration where a boy was shot by a soldier. I watched him die in front of me. I became part of the Palestinian struggle. We called ourselves freedom fighters, but the outside world called us terrorists. I got arrested in 1985 at the age of 17 and received a 7-year prison sentence. We had been hurling grenades, rocks and grenades at jeeps, at Israeli jeeps. 2 of them exploded. No one was injured, but we were caught. Our jailers taught us how to continue hating and resisting. In October 1987, 120 of us, all teenage boys, were waiting to go into the dining room when the alarms suddenly went off. Over 100 armed soldiers then suddenly appeared and ordered us to strip naked. They beat us until we could hardly stand. I was held the longest and beaten the hardest. What struck me was that all the soldiers were smiling. They wore smiles on their faces. I remembered a movie I'd seen the year before about the Holocaust. At the time, I'd been happy that Hitler had killed 6 million Jews. I remember wishing that he'd killed them all because I would then never have been sent to prison. But some minutes into the movie, I found myself crying and feeling angry that the Jews were being herded into gas chambers without fighting back. If they knew they were going to die, why didn't they scream out? I tried to hide my tears from the other prisoners. They wouldn't have understood why I was crying about the pain of my oppressors. It was the first time I felt empathy. I slowly realized that the Israeli occupation was because of the Holocaust, and I decided to try to understand who the Jews were. This led to a conversation with a prison guard. It was the start of a dialogue and a friendship. We discovered many similarities, and some months later, the guard said he understood now that we were not settlers. He even became a supporter of Palestinian struggle. Seeing how this transformation happened through dialogue and without force made me realize that the only way to peace was through nonviolence. Our dialogue enabled us both to see each other's purity of heart and good intent. In 2005, some of us who believed in nonviolence started meeting in secret with former Israeli soldiers. We were meeting as true enemies who wanted to speak. The Israelis were refusing to fight, not for the sake of Palestinian people, but for the sake of the morals of their society. We too were not acting to save Israeli lives, but to prevent our society from suffering more. It was only later that we both came to feel a responsibility for each other's people. I want to pause here because that's an important step. We start coming together. It's not because we're coming together feeling like, oh, we're long lost souls, we're going to commune. We come together because some wisdom in us knows it's the only way to move towards healing, but we don't know exactly how it's going to happen. It's only in the togetherness that we start discovering who we really are. I'll keep going. 2007, my 10-year-old daughter, Abir, was shot and killed in cold blood by a member of the Israeli border police while standing outside her school with some classmates. There were no demonstrations, no violence. I've been appalled by the details of what happened, not least that she had just bought a candy at the store and hadn't had time to eat it. I believe in justice, and many hundreds of my Israeli brothers and Jewish brothers around the world support me. I want to bring this man to justice because he killed my 10-year-old daughter, not because he's an Israeli and I'm a Palestinian, but because my child was not a fighter, nor was she Fatah or Hamas member. Abir's murder, my daughter's murder, could have led me down the easy path of hatred and vengeance, but for me there was no return from dialogue and nonviolence. After all, it was one Israeli soldier who shot my daughter, but 100 former Israeli soldiers who built a garden in her name at the school where she was This is awakening from the trance. The trance is that there's just a bad guy over there and they're two-dimensional. The awakening is they're humans, and there are humans all over, and there are many humans that want to build the garden. And it takes a process of letting go of the armor to begin to find out who we all are. Even if we don't feel we have the capacity, it's okay. We can't will forgiveness, but we can be willing. And this is where the hope is, that each one of us, if just our time right now together listening makes us a few degrees more willing to pay attention. How am I creating separation? A few degrees more willing, having that intention to open the door. That's the energy that begins to bring more peace to this world.
Yeah, that was powerful. So if you guys ever want to just watch that video for yourself also, let me see if I could copy that. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, so like what Tara Brock was talking about, especially when it comes to what we're dealing with on a regular basis. I mean, especially to what she's read from, that, as she was reading too. It was just so powerful. And it's just like for anyone who's just going through those tough times also, especially in any kind of part of the country too, if it's in America or any other place in the world also. My heart goes out to you guys too, especially when it comes to just like how we can really just take the time for ourselves to just heal and just really find that clarity for ourselves too. Sometimes it can be not, it's not easy, especially if we're dealing with people who've done so much harm to us. If it's just if you when it comes to harm in so many ways too. There we go. So it's, I don't know how to say this. Honestly, I'm just gonna really keep it respectful since I have a whole audience from different backgrounds. I want to respect each and every other people who are watching this too. It's just like I totally get it when it comes to just like if you don't feel like the capacity to just really deal with certain people, if they're just treating you a certain way, if they're treating you kind of like disrespectful, especially if you're been like a black person in America too. It's just like it's we've been through so much for the past 4 centuries with not only with my ancestors but also other people too, other families. It's just like damn, it's just like the question to yourself. It's like when is it going to be? When enough is enough? You want to just see some change. Doing it with your actions, with your voice, with your body, with your mind, with your heart. And just like for anyone also who's just going through that kind of stuff too, it's just like I get it. It's just like when it comes to having your capacity to not just deal with certain people too. You just want to just stay away from them as far as possible, and just really wish them well too, and just really protect yourself. I get it, but sometimes when it comes to healing, it's like you know taking the time for yourself to just really sit with yourself, and it's just like hey, maybe it's time for me to just really, not just to let go, but to forgive, practice forgiveness too. Whatever that may be, just to really find you some clarity for yourself. And especially when it comes to with your own meditation practice, that can really help you to do that along the way also. Even if you're just like going through like with like with grief or anything else too. It's just yeah, it's just like what Tara Brock was sharing too was very powerful. And I'll just leave it at that too, because I'm still young too. I'm in my 30s, but when it comes to just like how you can really just heal from within, especially when it comes to how you can really just practice that in your own meditation practice. Really, just doing that with you in your own way too. Whether you need to just walk it out, if you need to express that with your voice, if you need to just write it in your journal, if you need to just make a video, since it's, nowadays too, it's just like, we're in the era of, streaming and content creating, from YouTube to OnlyFans to Instagram to TikTok, Twitter. You never know what the next social media thing is going to come out. Facebook. I'm not doing the John Cena thing. I'm not doing that, but it's yeah, it's just like how we can really just take the time for ourselves to just really to heal from within too, especially when it comes to how we can really just do that in our own way too, with our bodies, with our hearts, with our minds, and especially in our relationships too, with life, with ourselves, mostly with other people that's connected with us, from family to friends to lovers to co-workers, etc., to just really in our environment also when it comes to what we're dealing with too when we're out and about in the world too, especially if you're online also. So yeah, if you guys are liking what I'm talking about, if you guys are wondering, if you guys like what I'm sharing, what I'm talking about too, and everything else, don't forget to
Smash
the like button. That really helps with the channel too. And if you don't, I'll do this.
throw down.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh shit! Now I sound corny too. So, oh no, I sound corny like this.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
Yes, I do. But anyways, what's up, Michelle? What's good? What's good? What's good? Hopefully you are doing well too, and everything else. And I tend to laugh at my own jokes. I know that's not it's an unappealing thing, but sometimes people say I'm funny, but I just like to be silly. I don't try to be funny, but hey, it is what it is. So it's all good. But hey, good to see you, Michelle. And what's up, Thomas? Good to see you. What's good? What's good? What's good? So thank you for being here, my friends. And thank you for all you guys too who are popping in right now too. And Gigi, I will pull some cards for you when it comes to, with your question. And Michelle says you are funny. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Michelle. And I love you dearly too, because hey, so I don't try to be funny, but people say I'm funny, but okay. So, sometimes when I'm in person, I act like this too, because what you see on camera is what you see in real life. And so I don't know if people are laughing or with a sense of humor, it just rolls over the top of their heads. But if I went full force and, ultra instinct with my humor, people probably get weirded out or just still laugh their ass off. But hey, it's all good. So, anyways, Gigi had a question. She says, will I find the assistant soon for your project? Project. I feel like in like right here, you're working on something, you're planning something very powerful. I'm not sure what it is, but I feel like it's for a powerful cause, Gigi. If I'm not mistaken, I just really not read your question, and especially because words have power too, and it's just like they have energy. It's just like I feel like some powerful ideas are coming away too when it comes to with your question. If I'm totally right about that, if I'm wrong, feel free to let me know. I'm gonna pull some cards for you, and if any of them resonate with you too, feel free to comment at any time. So let's see. I'll pull the first card for Gigi. And shout out to Gigi. She's a beautiful person, So when it comes to that, shout out to Gigi. So, Gigi, what's the first card for questions? What do you got here for questions? Okay. And that. What is the second message for Gigi? Gigi, that's the card for you. What's the second message for her? Okay. And the action card for question 2. What do we have here for Gigi? Gigi. Okay, let's start here. Okay. Okay, Gigi, I'm going to show you the three cards that I have for you for your question also. And if you any of these messages resonate with your question also, you're more than welcome to, share your own feelings and thoughts when it comes to with these powerful questions for you for your question. And let me see if I could put this down so you can see the cards better. So when it comes to your project, Gigi, and I feel like you have some very powerful ideas when it comes to with your projects and people that you're looking for also. Just really staying true to who you are also when it comes to finding the right kind of people for your project. So when it comes to with authenticity, just really staying true to who you are, especially when it comes to the people that you're looking for, especially for the people who are just really honest too. So just really looking for people who are just very authentic and real, and just really are just really honest too to who they are also, and just really finding those kind of people for your project, and especially for you also to just really staying true to yourself also when it comes to with the project that you're doing too. So when it comes to this first message, it's just when it comes to authenticity, staying close to your practice is a beautiful way for you to say, hey, I'm sticking to my guns. I'm really going to look for honest, authentic people who can help you with your project. And just really connecting with that also when it comes to with that goal. And just like when it comes to with the second card that I have for you also is all about unity. So really uniting for a powerful cause too, especially when it comes to whatever that you're going through also is pretty powerful. So when it comes to with this powerful message for people that you're looking for, just really uniting for a powerful cause, especially when it comes to unity, just really, find those kind of people too, especially when it comes to those authentic and just really real and honest people too, who really just want to help you with that project also, especially when it comes to that powerful cause that you have too, when it comes to that kind of project and goal. So when it comes to with this message, just really, you know, fighting out for yourself and just really, uniting for a powerful cause, especially when it comes to with this message for you, Gigi, just really, being open to just really connect with people who have those similar goals and just really uniting for a powerful cause from within and just really, go from there. And just like when it comes to with the project that you're doing, whatever that you're doing also, it's just like when it comes to with fears, it's just like whatever that you're doing too with this project, it's really going to help people just really, to conquer their fears too, wherever that may be. So when it comes to with this message also, it's just like when it comes to fear, and it can really just, sometimes fear can just really hold us back, but also when we just really face it head on with our own masculine energy, can really just help us to just really grow as human beings, and especially when it comes to overcoming any kind of challenges, that we're just really going through. So whichever, kind of goal and project that you're doing too, when it comes to looking for the right kind of people, it's just really going to help them eventually to just really conquer their fears. And also, too, Gigi, just like for you personally, too, it's just to really, don't be afraid to just really conquer your fears and just really find those people, too, to just really help you with that goal also when it comes to with this message. So, if any of these messages resonate with you, too, Gigi, especially when it comes to your question also, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts in the chat too, especially if you're still watching this live, and if you're watching the replay too, just feel free to comment at any time. So I'm going to show these cards again too one more time. So when it comes to authenticity, just really staying true to who you are, and just really when it comes to the people that you're looking for, just really looking for people who are authentic and just really real and honest with themselves too, and just really who live embody that the best way that it embody that on a regular basis when it comes to with this message, and just really being open to just really uniting for a powerful cause, especially for the people that you're looking for too, with you and other people when it comes to with this message, just really uniting for a powerful cause, and just really just really finding that kind of sisterhood or brotherhood or a mixture of two. Also, I'm not sure what it is too when it comes to the certain kind of people that you're looking for. So when it comes to with this message, just really, really for all you guys too, especially for any parties that are involved, to just really uniting for a powerful cause and just really doing that from a healthy space. And just like for all you guys, also when it comes to the goals that you're doing too with this project, is just really helping people conquer their fears too, especially when it comes to with this message. And for you also, Gigi, it's just really, stepping out of your comfort zone when it comes to with your own masculine energy and just really going for it too. Just looking for that kind of people, just stepping out of that fear. If you just notice any kind of anxiousness, energy too, wherever that may be. And especially when it comes to the goals that, eventually too, when it comes to this project, it's just going to really help people just really, understand their own fears and just really, overcome them from a healthy space. So if any of these messages resonate with you, Gigi, when it comes to, um, um, with this video also, feel free to do so. And much love to you. Oh, it's for your YouTube? Okay, gotcha. Yes, yes. Cool. Cool. It's for your YouTube channel? Cool. That's what's up. That's awesome. Hey, oh, what's up, Lisa? She says, so Jay, the fair use policy that lets you use the. Yeah, you can really just like when it comes to that also, just like with fair use, it's like if you're just making like a point, if you're commenting when it comes to just like if you're sharing a video with your audience or if you're just like doing a reaction video, you can really fair use is really good to just really do that also, especially if you're making a point and you're just really putting your own kind of content to it too. So it's kind of like, for example, let's say you want to do a reaction video to kind of like like a parody video, like when it comes to like anime, and you just want to give credit to the people who made the video and you tag their YouTube channel, their name, and you just really do that. So I think there's some information about the fair use too when it comes to YouTube. You guys can really check it out for yourselves in the description below, since I really linked all this stuff when it comes to with how you want to build your YouTube channel with fair use and everything else also. And yeah, hopefully that was helpful for you too, Lisa. So hopefully I answered your question too. So so hopefully those cards too were very helpful for you too, Gigi, when it comes to with your YouTube channel. And you really got this also. So if you, especially when it comes to your YouTube channel, it's going to be pretty awesome stuff coming your way too. So just don't be afraid to build it too. Basically, is what these cards are saying. And much love to you also. So let's see. Um, she says, "What is the deck? Which deck are you referring to, Lisa? Is it the first one, the second one, or the third one? Because I can show you all of them too if you really are curious about the cards I'm using. So let me see if I can put them away. And let's see too. Let me put these away for a second also. Let's see. So let's see the first, and if you're very curious about the decks I'm using, the first one I was using called it the Art of Attention Healing Cards. The deck looks like this too. So when it comes to that, I did a review of this deck. See if you guys want to check it out on my channel. Also, the second deck I'm using also is called the Goddesses and Sirens deck too. So when it comes to that, this is like a beautiful deck by Stacy DeMarco. It really connects with the divine feminine. I also did a review of this deck also. And of course, the last one. Oh yeah, with the first deck too. This is deck is by Lena Brower and Erica Jallo. So if you guys love healing cards, affirmations, and yoga too, this is a really beautiful deck to have. Also, when it comes to with these, awesome deck too. With the first one I showed, if you guys ever want to just be curious about it, also, and with the third deck also is the Gods and Titans deck, which is really connected to the divine masculine also. So if you guys ever want to just like have a deck that can help you to connect with your divine masculine energies, especially when it comes to your own spiritual practice, meditation practice. If you love oracle cards, also if you want to mix it with your tarot cards too, here it is. Also, I also did a review of this deck. Also, if you ever want to check it out for yourselves, also on this channel, feel free to do so. So, yes, indeed. those are the decks that I was using too, Lisa. And hopefully that was helpful too for anyone who is just watching this live and watching that replay too. She says, yes, you did. You're more welcome. Come back. Oh, cool. I'll keep in mind on that, Lisa. Cool stuff. I'll definitely will do that. All of them. Okay, cool. So hopefully I explained them all to you too, Lisa, the decks I'm using. So Gigi says you are so right. Headed for helping the chat. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Good stuff. And that's beautiful that you're doing that too for, the challenge and for the senior community too. So that's beautiful when it comes to those goals, Gigi. And that's beautiful. You have my support on that too. So that's beautiful. So good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, I agree, Michelle. That's a beautiful goal. So that's what's up. That's beautiful. Shout out to you and to the senior citizen community too. I have nothing but respect for them too, because I respect my elders and especially with my grandparents and people who are older than me too. And that's beautiful. That's a beautiful ambitious goal too, Gigi. So props to you, and I'm going to support you when it comes to your channel also. So yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. She says, I love Healing Yourself by Inner Seagull. Oh, I never heard of that deck before. I thought you have, but that's a cool deck. Healing Yourself by Inner Seagull. Okay, cool. I'll definitely will check that deck out. I mean, if I have time to do so. So that's cool. I'll definitely will keep note of that, Lisa. So, Healing Energy Oracle. Gotcha. Cool. So if anyone else wants a personal reading too, you're more than welcome to post your questions in the chat. I'm just chilling right now, and just when it comes to, connecting with you guys too, you're more than welcome to post your questions. If you want another one too, that's totally fine. But if not, I can totally share the cards that I have for you for the collective, and then we can just set an intention for today too when it comes to that quick little meditation. Practicing that brain meditation too, and just really, go on with the rest of our day too. So yeah, if you want to post your I'm not sure if you're a mod. Let me see if I can hold on, Gigi. I'll make you if you're a moderator. Let me see if I could do that for you. Let's see. Yeah, let's see if you can post your channel here. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. That is one. And also, I'm going to make Lisa a mod too. So if you want to post her channel, feel free to do so. Here we go. So, Lisa and Gigi, you guys are moderators. If you guys want to post your channels so people can find them for you, feel free to do so. And especially when it comes to being a mod, all I ask from you guys as moderators is just really keeping the chat safe. So, if you ever see some people being disrespectful or some trolls being assholes too, and yes, I cuss too, just feel free to keep the chat safe. That's all I care about too when it comes to with my own chat rooms also when it comes to with my channel. And just like if you ever want to post your channel also, just feel free to do so. I have no problem with that. So anyways, just when it comes to that, let me see if I could, okay. Got that. So Gigi, if you ever want to post your channel too, feel free to do so. And same goes to, kindness and light also. Because you guys have beautiful channels too. You guys are beautiful human beings, and I want to help you guys promote that. So, hey, let's do that good shit. Anyways, so gotcha. Okay, Michelle, I gotcha. Gotcha. So general reading for Lisa, for Michelle. Oh, I said Lisa, Michelle. So let's see. Michelle. I feel like you're a little anxious, but you're okay. if I'm not mistaken, Michelle. I could be totally wrong. I'm just really feeling present in the moment with right now too. But I really feel a little anxiousness, a little, but you're okay. But I'm gonna pull some cards for you. I'm just really feeling it energy right now. So, oh, I'm spot on. Oh shit, I'm gonna be getting good at this. Okay. Thank you, Debbie, for your spirit. She helped me to just really be in tune, just when it comes to with that also. So, oh man, I'm good. The force is with me. I should be a Jedi or something. People say I got some intuitive abilities or some shit, which I do, but it's like, hey, I should be Mace Windu or something. I cut my hair, get a purple lightsaber, have a black robe and shit. That'll be some cool shit though. I'm gonna get me a golden purple lightsaber up in this bitch. That'll be cool. Since now I'm a Jedi and cusses a lot, so hey, I could be Mace Windu's son. Anyways, I'm just talking shit right now. So okay, Michelle. Oh, spot on. Okay, nail on the head. Bam. Okay, cool. Mm. But yeah, I should be a fucking Jedi or something. Oh no. And I'm getting this kind of perception lately. I can't explain it shit, but it's pretty fucking cool. So it's awesome. I discovered ever since I was on Maya's channel too, Black Cat Terrell, when we were doing true crime readings too, which is pretty awesome. Your channel's not working yet. That's the problem. I need help. Oh, okay. Gotcha. What kind of help do you need when it comes to your channel, Gigi? I could share what I know. So what kind of help do you need when it comes to your channel? Michelle. All right. You should take action. Oh yeah, that could work, Thomas. Posting the message in your community tab. Because nowadays too, Gigi, especially for anyone who is new to your YouTube channel, also, it's just like when it comes to just like nowadays too, I think YouTube is when it comes to their monetizing, also they're gonna change it to 500 subscribers. So for small channels too, especially for anyone who wants to just grow their channel, is a really good opportunity to do that too. So there's a whole bunch of YouTube tutorial videos too. I'm gonna see if I could find some links for you too, Gigi, especially for anyone who is just watching this also. So let me see if I could find that for you when it comes to that. Let's see here. So here's a link that could help you with the YouTube creator support. So for anyone who needs help with their YouTube channel, here's a link too that I know too. That's a really good resource also. So when it comes to that, for Gigi, Lisa, anyone who just needs help just building your YouTube channel, especially when it comes to with fair use, you want to use like clips or videos, and just really giving credit to the people who made those kind of videos too. Feel free to check out the link also when it comes to YouTube creator support. That helped me to understand YouTube on a deeper level also, especially from 2018. So hopefully, for anyone who's watching it also, that could be a really good resource to use too, especially for future reference. So, yeah, Gigi says, yes, it is a nice stuff. Oh, you're welcome. Anytime. So, Michelle, getting back to your question, also for your general reading, just really feeling that kind of little bit of anxious, but you're grounded kind of energy. I have three cards for you also. So any of these messages resonate with you too. So, feel free to comment at any time. So when it comes to, what the first message that I have for you also is all about believing. So let me see if I could post this down here too. So when it comes to believing also, it's just like, believing in yourself also, especially to wherever that your kind of goals that you have. Also, if you feel any kind of like anxiousness or a little bit of fear, just really taking the time for yourself to believe in yourself. Also, believing that you are a powerful force, you're a powerful force of light, wherever that, resonates with you too when it comes to with this message. And it's really not, I never stop believing in yourself also when it comes to with this message because when we have an open heart and we're just not afraid of being who we are, it's just really powerful. It can really inspire other people to just really do the same in their own way too. So when it comes to with this message, just really taking the time for yourself to just really never giving up on yourself, always believe in yourself too, no matter what. And just like when it comes to with the next message that I have for you also is just to really creating that sacred temple for yourself too, especially within your home. So if your home's been kind of messy, or if it's just like when it comes to your temple, also that sacred space, it can also be for you also too from within. Is just to really creating that sacred space for yourself too from within and in your personal space in general also. So when it comes to your woman cave, your fortress of solitude, wherever that may be too, your home too. It's just really, taking the time for yourself to just really creating that sacred space for yourself to decorating it. If you need to just, decorate it, clean it up, or wherever that may be too. When it comes to your space, just really honoring that sacred temple when it comes to your home, and that could be a metaphor for yourself too from within, and just really doing that for yourself. Also, doing some kind of decorating too when it comes to with this message, and just really not being afraid to just really starting over too. So when it comes to with this message too, when it comes to death, and sometimes that word can be kind of taken out of the context. So when it comes to death, it's like a good way for us to just really starting over, doing something new, and just really doing that with your masculine energy also when it comes to with this message. So this is like a powerful, powerful message for you, Michelle. It's just really doing something new, and just like when it comes to starting over, when it comes to creating a sacred temple for yourself, especially if you need to just do some decorating, if you need to just clean some stuff out, especially when it comes to your sacred temple, just really doing that for yourself. And just never not giving up on yourself too. Just really believing that you can just really, create that sacred space for yourself, and especially for your home, also for your family as well. And just really, not being afraid to just really, starting over and doing something new. So if any of these messages resonate with you, Michelle, especially to, any of these messages, for your general reading also, feel free to, comment at any time. And much love to you, my friend. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. So let's see what you guys are sharing in the chat. He says, yesterday I had to have been more confident and move forward. Yeah, yeah, I totally get that. Sometimes, when we're just, feeling stuck, it's just really, when we practice to just really believing in ourselves, that can help you to just really, help you to, making that first step to really just, building that inner confidence. So I get you on that. Because, I had trouble doing that too. And just really practicing believing in yourself too is a powerful step, but it's not the easiest step. So yeah, I totally understand where you're coming from with that. Definitely, definitely. And the second card resin. Yeah, I totally get that. So it's kind of like, when it comes to, creating that, sacred space for yourself too. I know that, I don't understand from having a family because, I don't have kids, and kids are beautiful too. But sometimes, when like people, make a mess in your home, and it kind of like really kind of messes you up in certain ways too. But it's kind of like, when it comes to just really decorating and creating that sacred space for yourself, when it comes to that temple, especially from within also too, it can really just, can really help you in certain ways too. And that can really just really put a smile on your face, find some clarity too, especially if you want to just, create that sacred space for yourself when it comes to your own home, building your woman cave or fortress of solitude, wherever that may be also. So I totally get that. Yeah, because sometimes with me too, when it comes to just really creating a sacred space, I like to decorate my room. I like to decorate it in ways that just really feels right to my own soul also. So definitely, definitely. And she says the Kirk card is spot on also. I wish I could explain more, but I don't want to put too much. Yeah, I totally feel you. If you need to just keep some stuff for yourself, I totally respect that. I mean, I understand if you want to put all your stuff out there, so I respect that too. So when it comes to just really taking the time for yourself to just really doing something new and just really, starting over and just really doing something new also when it comes to new beginnings, especially practicing that with our own masculine energy. It's just really taking that first step to do that is totally powerful. So totally relatable when it comes to with this message. So so yes, what's up, Melinda? I was just talking about you too. So on point. Good to see you, my friend. What's up? What's good? What's good? What's good? So Michelle. Oh yeah, of course. So Michelle, I'll share your cards again too, just like for your general reading. Also, it's just like when it comes to never stop believing in yourself. When it comes to with this message, so believe in yourself no matter what. If you've been feeling stuck or feeling like there's like doubts in you or anxiousness, you just really practicing just believing in yourself and just really doing that in your own way. Also, when it comes to with this message and just really creating that sacred space for yourself also when it comes to creating that sacred space in your home, create that kind of temple if you need to just decorate, clean up some stuff to creating that sacred space in your temple and space, especially from within also when it comes to with your own personal space, and especially from within too with your own feminine energy, just really doing that in your own way also, and just really don't be afraid to just really starting over and just really doing that with your masculine energy too when it comes to with this message. So it's kind of like doing something new, starting over, especially when it comes to this message from you too when it comes to death. It's kind of like just really starting over too, just really when it comes to the end of a cycle, and just like when it comes to just really like a fresh start, just when it comes to creating that sacred space for yourself. And especially doing that from a healthy space too, to just really start over, doing something new, and just really doing that from a healthy space also with your own masculine energy. So hopefully you saw those cards, Melinda, and same goes to you, Michelle, and much love to you guys also. So yes, indeed, much love, much love. And I'm having fun tonight too, so hey, much love to you guys for being here too. Yeah, much love to you too, Michelle, and to Melinda and Gigi and Lisa and all you guys too who are watching this live and watching the replay. So yes, indeed. What's up, Scorpio lady? What's good? What's good? Good to see you. Good to see you too. Much love, much love. What's good? What's good? Thank you for being here too. And yeah, cool. You're welcome, Melinda. Anytime. And anytime to you too, also, Michelle. Same goes to you too. So, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So much love to you too, Michelle. So let's see any other questions. So it's an hour. Damn, it's been an hour already. Shit. Hot damn, that's an hour already. Hot damn, that was quick. So, oh shit, that was pretty fast. So, yeah, good stuff. And since I try to keep these live streams under like an hour or so too, depending on what I'm doing, also, I mean, if I'm doing like a collaboration with people, I could last for like at least well, 5 hours, but that's kind of like pushing it. It's just, that's like that's like a movie, right? Too, because movie nowadays, especially like it's like like Justice League or the Avengers, it could go like for like 2 or 3 hours, and your ass gets cramped when you're just sitting there for so long, especially if you're on your computer for a long time. If you just like live streaming every day, I know how people do that because I like to go outside, breathe some fresh air, hug people, respectfully, of course. But it's like damn, like I was like, don't your ass get numb when you're just sitting on your computer in your chair all the time? So it's kind of like hey, but to each their own, I guess. So hey, it is what it is. No judgment for my part. So Michelle says that was a power. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad it was helpful too, Michelle, especially for anyone who's got a reading also. So if any of those cards resonate with you too, that you learned something and you felt entertained from it too in some ways, hey, I did my job right. So good shit. Good shit. So thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Right? Remember we were with Ron for 5 hours. Yeah, I don't know how Ron does it. I know I love Ron. I know he's listening too. It's just like he does his marathon live streams. I know how he does it. He's got the energy of a rabbit just doing these kind of live streams too. And he knows that too, because I say it all the time to him. And I'll say it to his face also. It's like you got a lot of energy doing this shit. So it's like, oh man. Even like other live streamers also. I don't know how they do it. They, especially when I know with gaming too, because I can't talk shit. Because if I was playing a game, my favorite game for however long that may be, I'll be playing it for like 2 hours. I probably don't even notice I've been doing that too. So I'm the last person to talk shit. So you know, yeah, and yeah, he's like the Energizer Bunny. He does a lot of good work. He's talking about unconditional love, which is really beautiful because you can really practice that in our own way too, especially with our own love language, and especially when it comes to with our relationships with ourselves and other people in our environment. Hey, his message is really important, especially now too when it comes to what we're dealing with nowadays too. So definitely, and yes, Scorpio lady, you can definitely get a reading. Heck yeah. And Terry Your Way says, do you want to do my Friday late night at 9 p.m.? I'll definitely will consider that, because Fridays are usually my gaming nights. But, if I have time to do that, I'll definitely will hop on with you, Thomas. So definitely feel free to hit me up. We can talk a little bit more about that too. So definitely, definitely. But, usually Fridays are my gaming live stream days too. But yeah, feel free to hit me up if you ever want to talk more about that too. So, but yeah, so anyways, Scorpio lady. Scorpio lady. Scorpio lady. I feel some grounded energy with you, Scorpio lady. And just like fairly steady, at least. But it's just very grounded and steady. And you're just really like groundedly curious, if I'm saying that correctly too. So it's like this grounded, kind of curious energy that I'm feeling from you. And if I'm wrong about that too, just feel free to let me know. But I really feel this kind of grounded and curious energy too from you. And you just really just want like a reading for today. You want to learn something new along the way, wherever that may be. But yeah, hey, let's do it. So, but if I'm totally wrong about that too, feel free to let me know if if that resonates with you too. So yeah, definitely. Yeah. So you do midnight also? Oh, okay. Yeah, just feel free to email me, Thomas, about that too. We could work something out. Because usually on Fridays, I usually just do a lot of my gaming live shows. And I usually just play it for like at least 2 hours or three, depending on what I'm playing. But yeah, definitely feel free to hit me up too if when it comes to if you want to schedule something. But I like to collab with you too. That sounds cool. Scorpio lady. Let's see. Agreed. Very. Oh, you're into nature. That's what That's what I felt that too. It's like grounding, but very curious. It's very nurturing. It's very cool. 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 Ooh, what's this? Ooh, okay. This card just flipped up on its own. Let's see what we got for you, Scorpio lady. What is the action card here? And I'm a little sweaty, but hey, it's cool. This shirt is really comfortable, by the way, from Float State. It's a really cool wellness center that my friend owns too in Corona. If you guys ever want to check it out, also Float State. It's a really cool place too. When it comes to that, if you love to float in a tank, if you like wellness and all that too, they got some cool services and products too when it comes to self-care and wellness. Just shout out to Float State too. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Scorpio lady. Let's see. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, okay. Okay. Good stuff. So, Scorpio lady, I have 3 cards for you, my friend. And if any of these messages resonate with you too, you're more than welcome to comment at any time when it comes to with these 3 messages. And just really sharing your own feelings and thoughts about these messages. Also, if any of these resonate with you or not, that's totally your choice. So, when it comes to the first message that I have for you, also is all about listening. So it's really listening to yourself. Also, just really listening to your intuitive senses, with your heart, with your body, with your mind, and really continue to do that. Also, when it comes to with this, powerful and beautiful message, and it's like when it comes to that grounding and nurturing energy about you too. It's just like really continue to listen to that, really connecting with yourself, with your heart, with your body, with your mind, especially when it comes to that creative and grounding energy that you are really naturally connected to also when it comes to nature. And if you need to just really listening to nature also, just really connecting with that with your senses, with your body, with your heart, with your mind, and just really continue to listen, with yourself too in the best way that you can also, and especially when it comes to the skill of listening. It's a beautiful way for you to just really, practice being present in the moment too. So when it comes to listening to yourself with your body, with your heart, with your mind, especially in your relationships too. That can really just really nourish your relationships in so many ways, especially when it comes to listening to yourself, when it comes to your, you know, with everything that you like and you don't like, and especially when it comes to listening to other people with an open heart, with an open ear, with an open mind also, and especially when it comes to with nature also as well. So a good listener is a beautiful person too. So when it comes to that, and when it comes to with the next message that I have for you also is all about irresistibility. So just really appreciating that inner beauty that you have within you too. So when it comes to irresistibility, it's all about when it comes to our inner attraction. So when it comes to knowing your worth, also when it comes to with this message, Scorpio lady, it's just really knowing your worth. Also when it comes to with your irresistibility, just really knowing your worth as a person too. So when it comes to just really owning that from within, just really appreciating the most irresistible parts about yourself too, especially when it comes to the physical, also just saying that respectfully, but also within you too, when it comes to your emotional heart and to your beautiful mind also. So when it comes to appreciating the most irresistible parts about ourselves, from our mind to our heart also, and especially with our body too, just really appreciate that from a healthy space too, and just really owning that, with yourself, and just really putting your own spin to it as well. And just really, just, when it comes to with the action card also too for you to help you to do that is just really never stop evolving, especially when it comes to cycles too, when it comes to with this message, just really, when it comes to cycles, like with the 4 seasons too, like with, spring, summer, I think, fall and winter, it's just really, never stop evolving, never stop changing too, and just really being open to taking action to just really never stop growing and evolving in your own way too, especially when it comes to appreciating the most beautiful aspects of ourselves too, when it comes to our attraction, when it comes to yourself, and just really, never stop growing, never stop evolving and changing too, especially during the cycles also when it comes to with this message, and just really, doing that with your own masculine energy too. So when it comes to doing that with your body, with your heart, with your mind, and just really, doing your best to just really, never stop growing and never stop, growing in your own way too, kind of like a flower per se too. So like a flower leaf loses its petals, but it's still a flower. It could grow some more petals during each season. It's like a beautiful way for you to just, never stop growing, never stop blooming, and just really doing that in your own way too. So if any of these messages, um, um, resonate with you, also too. So if any of these messages resonate with you too, Scorpio lady, just feel free to comment at any time. And much love to you also. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful messages for you too. So never stop being who you are, Scorpio lady, and just really doing that in your own way too. Mm. So, let's see. What's up, Kiba? Good to see you. What's good? What's good? What's good? Thank you for being here too. Hopefully, hugs to you and to your mom, Marsha. Hopefully, you too. Hopefully, you two are doing well. Oh my gosh, give me a second. Not sure what's up with my throat, but goddamn. Well, hopefully, you are doing well though, Kiba. Oh shit, that was my fault. So Gigi says, Jay, is always great to be with you, especially talking about my favorite. Oh, of course, Gigi. I could talk about this all day, and you're always welcome to just, you're always welcome on my channel too. Same goes to all you guys who are watching this live and watching the replay. And I really do appreciate that, Gigi. And like and right back at you also. So once you start your channel, I'd love to be a guest on your show too. Same goes to if you guys ever want to collab with me too. So Thomas or Melinda and Lisa too. If anyone guys want to, want me to collaborate on your guys' channel, feel free to let me know. We can work something out, and we'll just have a blast too, learning and laughing along the way. So definitely, much love to you, Gigi, especially to the goals that you're setting too for your YouTube channel for the senior citizen community, community too. So that's beautiful. So you got my support on that also. So good stuff. Good stuff. You're welcome. So awesome stuff. Good stuff, Scorpio lady. Continue to be who you are, my friend. And you got this. Whatever that you're going through too, what you're dealing with, and etc. You got this. Beautiful, beautiful stuff here. Awesome. Thank you for posting that, Michelle. It's a Gigi's channel. Good stuff. Thank you for posting that, Michelle. Good stuff. I'll make sure to get that too. Cat, yeah, yes. Ugh. I'm not sure if it was a cat or if it was cat moving. So, god damn it. God shit. You never know. I'm just probably talking too fast or some shit. I don't know. So, yes, cat got my tongue. There you go. There you go. Yes, indeed. What's up? What's up, Ocean Garnet? It's good to see you. What's good? What's good? What's good? Thank you for being here too. So, yes, Cindy, good to see you, Ocean Garnet. Hopefully, you are enjoying your day also. Ooh, so Michelle says my 1 year channel anniversary is on the 16th. That's slapping online. Oh, okay. Cool, cool. Once you do, Michelle, if you ever want to just do your channel anniversary, I'd love to be part of it. So definitely, definitely. It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, definitely awesome stuff, Michelle. And she says, must come on this Saturday, please. Okay, yeah, we could definitely work something out, Lisa. Sounds good. So yes, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. Yes, thank you for being here, Ocean Garnet. What's good? What's good? So thank you for being here too. Jay's got a taste for Catwoman. Yes, Catwoman, Storm, and all that. Brrr, yes, damn right. And now I know Batman's gonna beat me up for that too, but hey, it is what it is. So don't get me, Bruce Wayne. I know your secret identity. I know your secret identity, Batman. So maybe that's why I'm losing my voice. I'm doing these kind of corny voice acting stuff. So you never know. I might be a voice actor someday. But I got the skills, Batman. Why did you say that name? So I don't know. Oh shit! I know that was kind of I know that was that on me. Oh my goodness. I know, I know. Oh shit. Oh man, that was great. She says, I want to go live at night, but the sun is staying up so late. Oh yeah, he's got to, sometimes little man's got to know when to go to bed too, because I know kids like to stay up all night watching cartoons and all that, but sometimes mamas want to do some grown folks business stuff too. So I get that. So cool stuff. Voiceovers. There you go. Yes. I could do the creepy voiceovers though. I don't have to worry to work on that too. So I don't know. So yes, you never know what's the futures ahead for me too. So if you see me on the anime kind of poster too, there it is. So I'll still do my YouTube channel though, because that's my bread and butter. Want to connect with my audience and all that stuff too. So cool stuff. Cool stuff. So yes, I still got a taste for Catwoman. Yes, indeed. You're goddamn right about that. Oh shit.
Sake, watch your language.
Oh, kind of get off Iron Man. Oh yes, but anyways, oh my gosh, it's almost time goes by so quick when you're having fun. Yes, full house tonight. Thank you guys for watching too. Good stuff. Whether there's like 100 people watching, or it's 10, 20, whatever. I appreciate you guys too. So thank you guys for being here too. If you guys want another reading too, I'm definitely in that kind of mode right now. I'm in the flow state right now. See, not float state, but flow state. So yes, yes indeed. A full house tonight. We got the Michelle and Belinda, Ocean Garnett, Lisa and Thomas and Kiba and all you guys too. Gigi, all the beautiful people here too. Especially for those who are watching the replay too, who are watching me in silence too, like ninjas. So I'm not sure why, Batman on the prowl at night in Gotham City. So hey, it's all good. It's all good. So if you guys want another message for today too, if you guys want another card reading or just one card or three, just feel free to let me know. And I will definitely post some cards for you too. So yes, indeed. Oh, okay. My bad. My bad, Melinda. Ah. I know what you meant. It's all good. It's all good, Melinda. I know what you probably meant. So let's see. I don't see other questions. So I think I'll just share these messages for the collective, and then we're gonna just do like a really quick meditation just to set an intention for today. So anyway, so let's see. I don't see any other questions. And you know, I pulled 3 cards for the collective today too. So when it comes to anyone who is watching this live and watching the replay, especially for anyone who didn't get like a specific reading today too, that's totally fine. That's your choice. But if any of these messages resonate with you too for this week, for this month, and for this year, feel free to comment at any time. Also, when it comes to with these beautiful and powerful collective messages too. So when it comes to the first one, when it comes to kindness, it's just really, really just being really gentle with yourself too. Just really practicing kindness wherever you go, and especially to everything that you do. Also, when it comes to with this message, so just really practicing kindness wherever you go, with yourself, with other people, with your environment, especially when it comes to how you treat other people, how you treat the plants, the animals, etc. Also, just really practicing kindness wherever you go too, especially in your own self-care routine as well. When it comes to with this beautiful message here, and just really not being afraid to just really prosper too. So when it comes to prospering, it's just like, hey, never stop prospering and growing too. When it comes to just living your best life, and how you want to just do that also when it comes to living your best life and just really prospering also when it comes to with your own personal goals, with for your career, for your personal, stuff too at home, just really, taking the time for yourself to just really prosper from within too. So if you want to just, have a cold drink for today, for especially if you've been working hard also, if you've been really just healing from within, or wherever that may be too, when it comes to with this message, just really taking the time for yourself to just really prosper from within and just really, not being afraid to just really living your best life and just really doing that from a healthy space too. Whether you're a man, if you're a woman, if you're straight, if you're gay, however you're gonna identify yourself, just really not being afraid to just really living your best life and just really prosper too in your own way too as well when it comes to with this message. And if you want to just do that with that special someone too, kind of like with Lakshmi, with I think I know who it is, but you probably guys probably recognize this beautiful masculine entity, here too when it comes to with this message. And just like um, when it comes to how we can really do that with our masculine energy is just really staying dedicated to just really living our best life. Also, when it comes to the previous message, and it's like how we can really just do that with our own masculine energy, and just really when we stay dedicated to living our best life, that can really help us to just really find our own inner happiness. Also, especially when it comes to practicing kindness wherever we go, and just really not being afraid to just really living our best life. Also, and just really taking action to just really staying dedicated to those goals too. So even if it's the most simplest goal, also when it comes to with this beautiful message and just really taking the time for yourself to just really staying dedicated towards living your best life. Also when it comes to with the previous card, also and just really staying dedicated with your own masculine energy the best way that you can. Also even if you won't do it too when it comes to those challenges as well. So when it comes to with dedication, and just like that can really help all of us to just really staying dedicated to wherever that you want to kind of goals that you want to set for ourselves, and just really doing that from a healthy space. So if any of these messages resonate with anyone who is just watching this live and watching the replay too, feel free to comment at any time as well. So when it comes to with these powerful messages for the collective, is just really practicing kindness wherever you go, especially towards yourself, towards other people, especially in your environment. Also, when it comes to with this beautiful and powerful message here too. So practicing kindness wherever you go, especially when it comes to in your own self-care routine, especially in your relationships as well, with yourself, with other people, family, friends, lovers, coworkers, and especially in your environment also too, when it comes to with this message, just really practicing kindness wherever you go and doing that from a healthy space. And just really not being afraid to just really live in your best life, especially if you want to do it by yourself, with a person that you care about, and etc. Also, just really not being afraid to just really living your best life and just really creating that for yourself from within to just really, explore that and just really feeling that from within too when it comes to with this beautiful message here as well. Even if you want to just do that with that special someone also, that is totally cool too. But if you want to do that for yourself, that's cool too. Wherever that floats your boat when it comes to just really living your best life. If you want to do that with your special someone, if you want to do it by yourself or with your family, etc. too, just really, doing that from a healthy space and not being afraid to just living our best lives and living your best life also. And just really, staying dedicated to that also when it comes to just really living your best life. And how are you really staying dedicated towards that also is totally up to you also. So when it comes to staying dedicated, just really taking the time for ourselves to just really use our masculine energy to just really staying dedicated towards, living our best life and just really doing that the best way that we can also. Especially when we're just, practicing kindness wherever you go with ourselves, other people, and especially in our environment also. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff here for tonight. And for the morning and for the afternoon also, when it comes to anyone who is watching this live and watching the replay too. So good stuff here for the morning, for the afternoon, and for the evening, for anyone who is watching this live, and for those who are watching the replay too. So, and anyways, and especially if you ever want to just practice, it's like when it comes to just really being present with yourself also. It's just like, if you guys want to you make yourself comfortable too, if you guys want to close your eyes also, that's totally cool. But if not, just really practicing just really being present with yourself. If you want to just look up, if you want to just look down, if you want to just keep your eyes slightly closed too. And just like really set an intention for today too, the best way that you can also. And whatever that intention that you want to set for yourself also, just really breathe that in towards yourself too. And just really taking that deep breath in with the belly, with your heart, with your throat, with every part of your being, just really breathing in that intention. And when you're ready to let go, just exhaling the breath out through the mouth or through the nose, whichever that feels comfortable for you, just to really help you to let go of anything that's just really, holding you back. And you want to just let go and surrender towards the earth and towards the universe. And always know that we have the ability and the power to practice this beautiful form of self-care at any time in our lives. So when you're ready, you could open your eyes and just really, thanking yourself for taking the time for yourself to set an intention, to learn something new, to laugh, and all that beautiful stuff also. So thank you, Ocean Garnett. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Same goes to, let me see here too. So thank you, Ocean Garnett. Thank you, Lisa. I'm definitely looking forward to collaborating with you again too. So you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you, all you guys too. So Gigi, you're welcome also. So hey, you're welcome, Gigi. Thank you for being here too. Thank you, Michelle. Hopefully your son is feeling better also too when it comes to, his well-being as well. So yes, indeed. 11, the Lakshmi card. Yeah, that's a beautiful card, isn't it? Cool message here as well, especially with Lakshmi. So it's beautiful and gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful message here too. Shout out to Lakshmi if I'm saying the name correctly too. Don't get me, Lakshmi. So, all jokes aside, it's a beautiful message too. So thank you guys for being here too. Much love to you too. Melinda, you always make me laugh, and you just bring so much, powerful and grounded energy too. Much love to you guys also. Thank you guys for being who you are and just really having a space to just really connect and chat and just talk about anything when it comes to wellness, self-care, gaming, wherever that floats your boat when it comes to certain topics. And, I'm looking forward to connect with you guys on Friday too. So if you guys love gaming, and if anyone who's a gamer also who love to have open conversations about gaming too, from characters to the story to the gameplay. If you guys want to vote for any kind of games that you want me to play on Friday, feel free to stay tuned on Fridays also for another gaming lounge community conversation. But if you guys want to collab with me also too, if you guys ever want me to be on your channel, if you guys want to be on my channel too, if you want to talk about any kind of topics also, just feel free to email me too, send me some questions too on the Google form also, and we will definitely work something out. And I'm looking forward to connect with you guys also. So it's a beautiful time, especially for content creators to just really grow their channels. And again, too, if you guys ever want to just check out the resources that I share too when it comes to Tara Brock from her video and to the PDF file also, I'll make sure to link the links below too when it comes to with Tara Brock. And also, if you guys ever want to just check out the diffuser blend kind of PDF also, you feel free to check out my doTERRA page also, which is you'll see link to the actually that too. But also, if you guys ever want to check out the essential oil PDF files also, there's a link to that also in the description below too. And so Michelle says, Jay, will you be on Saturday with? Hell yeah, there's going to be adult chats. So it's going to be adult chats on Saturdays. And there's going to be some funny reaction videos too when it comes to parody videos on YouTube. So if you want to laugh your ass off, you want to just be spicy on Saturdays too. Spicy Saturdays is for fun entertainment for adults. And yes, that's going to be coming, Michelle. So, hey, I'm not going to forget that shit too. So hell yeah. That's definitely going to be that, and especially for anyone who wants to just have a rebel card. If you want to have some spicy readings also when it comes to relationships, you want to laugh your ass off, learn something along the way, and just really enjoy each other's company from a respectful place. Hey, feel free to tune in on Saturday too. So yes, good question, Michelle. That's some good shit. Yes. Good stuff. So thank you to everyone who is watching this live and watch the replay. If you guys are liking this live stream, if you guys want to share with your friends also, just feel free to always do. And it really helps my channel also. Just feel free to
Smash
the like button. Just like you like to smash some, ice too when you're making your drink or whatever that floats your boat too. So when it comes to that, thank you, for that too. So yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. Michelle says, "Oh yeah, can't wait for this one last." Linda missed a funny video. Yeah, she missed a good one. There's gonna be another one too. It's gonna be totally different though. It's a parody video too. I want to share with you guys, and it relates to the movies that we saw during the past. Also, it's gonna be pretty fucking epic if I can find it too. So it's gonna be pretty awesome. So yes, indeed. Yes, you missed something good, Linda. So hopefully I'll see you guys on Saturday, Melinda, or on Friday also when it comes to anyone who loves gaming and wants to just laugh their ass off during the weekend also. And much love to you guys also too, especially for anyone who wants to just practice wellness in your own way too, in your own, self-care routine. If you guys ever want to check out the links that I mentioned before, I'll make sure to post them too in the description below when it comes to with Tara Brock stuff and with the video and resources and when it comes to that also just feel free to check out the links too. So yes, you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. Maybe you continue to practice self-care that could benefit us, our loved ones, in our whole environment. And I'll see you guys on Friday and Saturday. Later. And much love. Namaste. All right. So we're gonna play that outro. Later. Oh, later. Hey everyone. You guys take care.